me lay these hands like a preacher gained a bunch of fans. Ain't about who the favorite, who the best, they a bunch of stands. Know I'm highly favored cause these fists got me out many jams. They say fight the power, but I got power to fight now. Know we gon' be barking at the way and tell them pipe down. Jab, right hook, uppercut, you see the light now. Now the crowd begging for the KO like right now. Never took an L with my chin up, fold them like a sit-up. Just trying to go on Pops, Craig, get up. Never took an L with my chin up, fold them like a sit-up. Just trying to go on Pops, Craig, get up.
Welcome to the Boxing Head Podcast, where everything stays in the square circle. Last episode of the year. What's good, Tez? How was your birthday, bro?
Man, everything was good, man. I'm getting old, man. I'm getting old.
Yeah, man. I ain't gonna ask you how old you is while we on here, but if you close to 30 or in the 30s, I'm gonna just put that. I know how old you is. I ain't gonna put you, but when you get to them, when you get them 30s hurt, don't it?
Hey, hurt your bones, man. Your bones, especially when it's cold outside.
Yeah. Man, everybody welcome, man. We here. G not with us today, but we gonna hold it down. So today, you know, we gonna do our Shadow Realm moments of 2024. I know everybody who's tuning in probably wondering what the Shadow Realm is. I'm gonna put it on here again so people won't get scared. The Shadow Realm is a place filled with voidness for the unconscious. That's all it is, just you sleep. Hey, Cortez, tell them, man. It is at times, man. You got some fighters, they go deeper into the Shadow Realm. Like they get knocked out so bad, they wake up and their ancestors is getting them off the floor.
Yeah, some fighters they be fighting while they die. You ever seen that? Or they do that Superman. They do that Superman, they get stiff.
Yep. Yeah. So, I mean, I guess it speaks for itself. So we're gonna start off light for y'all. We got some knockouts on here, and it's not it's just the ones we picked, like our, you know, two of our favorites, you know. It may be some that you already saw before, but you know, we just want to share it, and it's gonna be some that you haven't seen before. And there's some fights that happened this year that people forgot, you know, that it was a fight this year. It was so many fights this year. Like when I was going back looking, I was like, it was a lot of fights this year. I didn't realize how many, like it was a lot of fights. I didn't realize that. So before I start anything, I'm gonna go ahead and put this. This is for fair use and for fair use only. That includes videos or anything that you may see. It is for fair use only. So the first fight we're gonna do a light one. Tez. We're gonna do Lara versus Danny Garcia. This was Greg's pick for his one of his favorite Shadow Realm moments. This was a different type of Shadow Realm right here. But as you can see, if you're looking at this tell of the tape, 40, you looking at Erislandy Lara, 41.59. They were fighting at like a catch weight. So this is the catch weight they was really fighting at. The reach, you can see Erislandy Lara got the reach. Danny 36, 5'8". You know, they pretty close in the weight. And then, you know, his reach is shorter. So let's go ahead and show this real quick. I'm gonna show this fair use thing again. You know, this is for fair use and for fair use only. Yeah, man, this is a different type of Shadow Realm moment. I'm gonna play it now.
It's up to you, baby. Thanks. On a great fighter in Danny Garcia, but no, he didn't have it tonight. Both of them are, and I don't think he'll ever have it.
You heard that guy say he didn't have it tonight, and I don't think he'll never have it. So what you think, Tez? Like when you first saw that, like what was going through your mind?
Oh man, I was so disappointed in Danny Garcia, man. And speaking of age, man, I'll complain about my age, man. Laura out there, 41, still whooping on these young cats, man.
Still whooping.
I got to get to the gym. But no, I was disappointed, man. It seemed like he just quit. It seemed like he got a peek into the shadow realm and didn't want to go. He got scared. So. Yeah, man. He was.
Hey, you know what?
He was quitting rounds before that too. His dad kept asking him, like, well, Daddy, do you want to fight? Do you want to fight?
Yeah.
Like, what you want to do? He wasn't answering his pops. Yeah, so.
Yeah, then you got that layoff too that he had. I think that hit that he got, I think it was like a have you ever been in a situation where you may like, I'm gonna just make a different example. Say like you already ate dinner already, and right. And you sitting there and you about to like get something, a second plate, but you full though. And you know how sometimes you stop yourself and you be like, you know what? Am I really hungry? I think with Danny, when he got hit, he probably had a flashback of all the way back to his career until now. And he probably was like, I don't need to be in here. That's the look he had. He had like, hold on. I don't need to be in here.
Yeah, why?
And I think that's why he was like he was done.
Yeah, he was kind of like, why am I here? What am I doing?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, man, you in the middle of a championship fight.
Yeah. But you know what? I don't blame him either. Like sometimes you need that. Sometimes like they say, sometimes you need to bump your head a few times. But for him, he had to get hit to realize, like, you know what? 36. I'm going against Erislandy Lara. Like Lara is has a heck of a resume. So this is not just some slouch, you know. And Lara ain't never got KO'd. So he went to the fight knowing like, all right, this guy's tough. He's 41, but as you can see, he's still moving. So yeah. That was our light knockout. That was our light one. It's gonna get a little heavy as we like go down. But we wanted to start off light with y'all. We didn't want y'all to think we didn't want to start off too like violent and eyes and stuff like that. So yeah, that's the first one, and that was actually G's pick too. So shout out to G on that pick. That was a good one because it was deeper than the knockout. It was like a realization, like, you know what, I don't need to be in here. So Tez, I got one for you.
Yes, sir.
So I know you don't watch women boxing as much, so
man,
I picked one up for you, man. So this one is my pick, y'all. So I'm gonna show y'all. The next fight we got is Gabriela Fundora. Her fight. This fight, the reason why I picked this fight, it was a nice knockout, but this fight made her the youngest undisputed champ. So this was an undisputed fight, you know, for all the belts. And you see the age difference. And the reach is crazy. You see the reach. Oh my God. So yeah, before I play this video, just know that this is for fair use and for fair use only. So yeah, let's start it up, man. This is one of my favorite ones based off of just, you know, the history of it, our making history.
We're showing that Argentina heart, and that's maybe why they call her La Chucky. She's like a zombie. And she couldn't handle that one. Down she goes.
He thought that she got stepped on, but no, that was a punch right on the chin.
Either way, a big turning point in this fight. There's no doubt about that one.
There was no doubt about the first one either. Fundora is zeroing in, and Tawa comes in.
They'll stop.
She got some crazy power, don't she?
Yeah. Hey man, she fight just like her brother, man. And
she did. Yeah, she got some.
The first knockdown, baby girl was hurt. She was hurt the first knockdown. You seen it in her leg. Then they let her get back up after that second one. He like, nah.
You saw her get, like, when somebody get knocked down like that and they get up and they look straight at their corner, they don't want to fight no more. They waiting for that corner to stop it. She got right up and looked right at her corner. She didn't look at the ref and say, I'm good.
You think so? Because Porter used to do that. Sean Porter used to do that. He kind of like explained it it's kind of like they getting instructions from their coach, or they telling their coach like they okay, like I'm okay.
Okay, but for her, I don't think she was because they stopped the fight. I think maybe she was, or maybe she was dazed because I don't know how you go from here to like it's like doing stretching out. You know how you do that stretch out? Hey, look, sometimes these fighters, man, like when they get hit like that, they body be in the ring, but they already in the back locker room already getting dressed.
Like Zab Judah.
Zab Judah thought he was at the after party already. He like
Hey,
shout out to him, man. Man. So look, like everybody watching, we are laughing, but just to let everybody know, everybody in this video or in these videos that you see, everybody is fine and okay. Nobody got seriously hurt or ended their career or anything. So just want to let that know before they be like, dang, they laughing at these people getting hurt. Are they okay? Yeah, they good. It just comes with boxing, you know. But shout out to everybody who go in the ring, you know, and just even like go in the ring and even fight. You know what I'm saying? So this is yours, Tez. This is your pit. This was a great fight. This is the Bam Rodriguez versus Juan Estrada. And like, you know what's crazy? This was actually Boxing Head Podcast's fight of the year. So some of you who already saw the episode last week, you saw this again. I'm gonna let Tez cook on, you know, why this is, you know, one of his favorites.
Right now? Okay.
Yep.
I think honestly, I'm starting to love body shots. I'm starting to love body knockouts more than like chin knockouts.
Yep.
And if you ever got hit in your body, man, it feel like you're about to die. It feel like you're about to die. Especially when you don't see it coming. It feel like you're about to die. You know, especially like the kidneys or the solar plex. Yeah. Yep. It definitely feel like you're about to die. And this fight was, like I said, y'all had a fight of the year, and I definitely agree with both of y'all because this was exciting, action-packed fight. They both got knocked down, and then he stopped them to the body.
Yep.
And I feel like that is demoralizing. Like it's something different getting stopped to the body.
Yep. And then on top of that, you know, this was like a pass of the torch fight. Because in this Juan Estrada, when they was, we'll see the video in a minute, but Juan Estrada was like the actual, the top dog. You know, he been a top dog for a while. Like it's his record, like speak for itself. Like if we show it again, his record, like look, people can't see it, but he had 44 wins, 3 losses. But the first KO that he had was by Bam. Bam was the first person to not come out in his whole career. So that says a lot, man. Like somebody who got more than like almost 50 fights in, it ain't never been knocked out, and bam, you go in there and knock him out. That says a lot. It says a lot. So, man, without further ado, we're gonna show that one. And of course, this video is for fair use and for fair use only. So, yeah, this is one of my favorites too, for sure. Yep, that was a passion the torch fight, and it was in like dominant fashion.
And that made me want to get up and run 3 miles. That fight is fire. That fight was fire.
Yeah. It was action packed the whole way through too.
Yeah.
The whole way through. And you know what? You right about them. I wouldn't be surprised, man, if Estrada is back eating solid foods now, man. It's like he for sure, like when he got hit with that, when I went back to that hotel, he wasn't eating no like solid food. He probably had made him like some malto meal, and a smoothie. Like that ain't no joke. When you get hit like that in your body, like, and you see how he was wincing, like that's not fake, man. That's real. That's like real pain. Like
knocked all the wind about him. All
yep.
of it.
especially when you don't see it and don't let it be a body shot like when you're in the middle of breathing or you're in the middle of like throwing a punch and you get, oh my God.
It feel like you about to die. But see, the crazy part about it is for those 10 seconds, it feel like you about to die. Then right after that, you good.
Yeah,
that's the worst part about getting knocked out to the body because you good right after. Whereas if you get knocked out in the chin, like it takes time for you to recover, and it's like, okay, I really got knocked out. You get hit to the body, it's like you hurt, then you not hurt. It's like, wow, I just lost like that.
Yeah. And the craziest part, people don't know, like with body shots, like mentally, that person could be like, I'm good. I'm gonna try to get up, but that stuff it hurt, man. Like it hurt. Like it's not normal to get hit like that. So your body gonna react, like
body gonna shut right down.
It's shut right down. But yeah, man. So this next one, we got Bam again. We got Bam again. This is the same. Look, this is the same fight this year. So Bam had 2 like fights this year. This one was on the and this is actually my pick. This one was on the Duran in this card when he fought Karen just recently. And this knockout was kind of like, it was like awkward. It was disrespectful. It was awkward. Like it was all the way bad. So Bam again, he was fighting another guy. Like you see this guy, he got 42 wins, 4 losses, 1 draw. And guess what? His first KO is when he got KO'd by Bam. So like I was on the verge of making him like fighter of the year. Like, and this is another tough fighter that they were saying. This is another tough fighter that he made it look easy.
Who did you said Usyk, right? Was your fighter of the year?
Yeah, Usyk was my fighter of the year.
Right, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, when it comes to heavy, he beat Tyson and he got that undisputed. When it comes to heavyweight like that, especially like he was undisputed at cruiserweight, then he moved up right up to heavyweight, and right off the bat he fought Joshua. AJ beat him, gave him his rematch, moved on to Daniel Dubois. Like he was like when he moved up, he was not playing.
He lost that fight though.
Man, you and G, man. Like
he lost that
one. y'all do know like he won by like TKO, right? Not TKO, but he won by KO, I believe, because I don't think Daniel got up off the floor.
He knocked him down first, though, to the body, man.
Man, here y'all, man, y'all here. So you know what? The rematch could be coming soon, though, if Usyk do what he do this weekend. Man, we gonna see. Was it a low blow? It was close.
No, it was. It was the same thing with Dre. Oh boy, I forgot his name. When Dre
Kovalev or somebody else.
When he hit him to the body, he kept complaining. Roy Jones was on the. He was announcing saying, "Look, he keep complaining. Dre gonna keep going to the body because on weakness." But
so maybe we'll see that rematch, man. But let me show this Estrada one. But before I do, this is for fair use and for fair use only. Man, Bam got 2 of them on here that we put them on.
Offense, but right now the only issue Bam is having is pinning down the tricky.
Whoa, he pinned him down and knocked him down.
Good shot, straight left. There's a straight left hand, caught him on the opposite side of the southpaw's face, so that kind of tweaks you a little bit different and hurts you in a certain manner.
And Koktabar trying to escape.
Bam has so much time to work with. We're only in round 3. Guevara trying to fight his way out of this trouble. But he got clipped with a beautiful right uppercut.
That's a dang.
Did you see how he uppercut him? It's like he was in front of him. Then it's like he was in front of him. He moved to the side and then threw the uppercut that way. So when he hit him, it was like this. That's why my man took his mouthpiece out, because he probably thought all his teeth was gone.
Probably broke his jaw. But yeah, that little side movement, that little shuffle to the side, so you get the angle right.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And you know what? By Bam, this was like I don't remember like the Estrada fight. He was moving, but this fight he had like some crazy like footwear. Matter of fact, Tez, I just put Bam as like my top 5 right now in boxing.
Pound for
Like,
pound?
yeah. Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Big statement. That's tough.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Because I'm looking at style. So I'm looking at his style. So I'm looking at all right. If Bam was to move up to any weight class with his style, he can dominate any division with that footwork. Like when he was fighting my man's, like he was jabbing him, and then he will move and he'll throw a punch, but he'll be moving at angles while he throwing it. So my man's can never figure it out. And I think when you got a boxing skill like that, you can go to any division and dominate. So yeah, he my top 5.
What he had Bam at 22, right?
Bam is at, I believe he at 18.
Yeah, 18. Oh, okay. I thought he was at 22. I was gonna say he could move up to 26 and get that NUA.
You know what's
That'll be
it's
crazy.
funny you said that. So that fight we just showed, after like the post interview, they asked him about that. He was like, "Let me gain some weight," but he said, "Yeah, I'll fight anyway, but let me gain some weight because anyway is about to move up to 126 now."
Okay. Yeah.
So he like, let me gain a little bit of weight, but yeah, he for sure. And then Bam is young. Bam 24. I would like to see that fight. I ain't gonna pick it right now. It's too premature. I need to see how Bam develop. I need to see how Boston changes and what happens from there.
It'll be a massive fight though.
Oh yeah, for sure, yeah.
Crazy
But
fight.
if that fight does happen, anyway needs to come here.
He just signed with Turkey. He ain't coming over here.
Or go to Saudi Arabia. I don't want him fighting in Tokyo. Like, no, bro, you need a culture shock. Like, and I need to see how you fight being in a different environment because you used to fighting over there at home. You ain't got nobody throwing popcorn at you. You ain't got nobody, yelling at you. You know what I mean? That's what I need to see from anyway. But yeah, man. This next one is your pick. Matter of fact, this was the one I was so happy. I was so happy for AJ too. When he fought Francis, man, I was. It was like I felt like he had that resurgence back. Like so. Yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna put some right here. Who, Mr. 007? What's going on, Mr. 007? It's been a minute, man. He said anyway can't be on the Kool-Aid allegedly. Oh yeah, right. Look, I'm not saying anyway on nothing, but I'm just saying, man, like we in a whole different country. Like when people fight him, they in his country. I ain't saying he on the Kool-Aid or he got the Conti cocktail, but we gonna see, man. We gonna see when he start really, he got that contract with Turkey now. So we gonna see, if he's the same person that he say he is. But yeah, man. Back to AJ. You said, huh?
It's crazy. Everybody in the media killed Floyd when he was trying to do Olympic style drug testing for Pacquiao. Yeah. And now we found out everybody was on the juice, man. A lot of people.
And you know what? Why do people forget that, Tez? Like when they talk about Pacquiao and Floyd, they completely forget about how Floyd was down to fight. Floyd was like, yeah, I'll fight. But he has to agree to an Olympic blood test. And then that's when he was like a drug test. And then that's when Pacquiao was like, oh, I don't like the sight of blood. Like, bro, get out of here, man. Like, stop, bro. And like people blame Floyd for that. Like, no, Pacquiao talking about something. He's scared of blood. He don't want to do the like, bro. You don't want to do a lipid drug test. If you clean, it shouldn't be a problem. Talking about something you get grossed out by blood. Don't look. Just let him take it, man, and don't look. Like, come on, bro. Like, get out of here, man. You was juicing. Let me say, yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. But Tank is on his way to retirement. And anyway, he's trying to move up to 120. I don't see him going all the way up to 135. I don't see Tank going down. I think Tank, by the way Tank was talking, he said he's ready to just finish his fights and retire so he can go to therapy. Because he said he feels like if he goes to therapy now while he's fighting, it's gonna take that that dog out of him.
Yeah, that edge he got. I get it.
Yeah, man, and that's real too. Like I know a lot of people that's a huge topic with like mental health, but it's real though. So with the AJ one, man, we thought AJ had a resurgence, man. Did you want to cook on it a little bit because this is your pick?
Oh, we can watch it first. We can watch it.
Okay, bet. All right, this is for fair use and for fair use only. Yeah, man. AJ, man. But you know what? I'm still hopeful for AJ, though. I'm still real hopeful for him.
We'll see.
In the city of Riyadh, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
That's the Enoch effect, man. That's the Enoch effect. When you get
man, that was a real Shadow Realm moment.
Yeah. Now that's Shadow Realm. That's like when you knocked out and you wake up and all your ancestors picking you up off the floor, telling you, "Welcome to the kingdom."
We got the Black Panther flower.
Hey, and I think he's from Africa too, ain't he?
Yeah. Oh man,
he got knocked out. He woke up, saw everybody, and they was like, "It's not your time yet."
We gonna send you back. We just give you a little break.
Yeah. Yeah. Number 7 said, "Yeah, he got slumped, man, and that's a big boy too, man. What he came in at 272." That's why, man, I be telling people too, Tez, like this is crazy. I usually don't give these stories, man, but I got into it with this guy who was probably like 3 times my weight and height. And I was trying to tell him, like, hey, man, it's not about how big you are, bro. I'm like, if your chin is weak, bro, you gonna fall down if your chin. All that, I don't care how many weights you lift, how much you don't skip with leg day. Bro, your chin is your chin. Like your chin is always gonna be your chin. If you got a weak chin, you're gonna get easily knocked out. I don't care how much you bench press. And that's just a fact.
Yeah, man.
Bro. His chin, I don't know what's up with his chin. Like if you slap him with an open hand, he'll be like sleep. I know he's seen his ancestors a few times. I don't know, they like, you back again. Man. But yeah, that was a good one, Tez. That I almost forgot about that one because Daniel DuBois made me forget about AJ's win.
Yeah.
And that was a good one. It sent Francis right back to the to UFC.
Yeah, he realized he can't see what I don't understand. I don't know if Tyson Fury like really prepared for him. I think he was BSing when it came to preparing for Ngannou. I think AJ really prepared for him and he took it serious.
Yeah.
So
I think Ngannou probably depended just on like that one punch power. It seemed like he was, and when he was in there, it seemed like he was just trying to get that. He was just trying to get that one punch off. But you can't just sit there, bro, like this and like nothing. Chin in the air, hands like this. You just open.
No jab, no footwork.
Yep.
And what you know is crazy. They trying to set him up with Wilder. He gonna knock Wilder out.
Who?
Ngannou.
Oh, they're trying to set up that fight?
That's the rumors right now. I mean, he gonna knock Wilder out. He gonna put Wilder to sleep.
I can see Wilder winning that based off like speed.
He's gonna put Wilder to sleep.
Oh man. I hope that don't happen, man. What Mr. 007 said. Now get out of here and stop messing with dudes. Yeah, his answer like, you back again.
Yeah. I used to get so mad. I used to get so mad watching Amir Khan because he get touched and his legs start going everywhere. I'm like,
yeah,
like get him out the ring, please.
Like, what's wrong with you, bro? Like, is your equilibrium like? You know what? I don't even know why he fought Canelo either, man. That was crazy, man. His team is crazy for that. But I think he was the same after that.
Check. He wanted that check.
Oh yeah, for sure. Check, man. So yeah, man. I'm trying to think. I played this Bacardi one now. You know what? I'm gonna go to commercial break. We're gonna go to commercial break. We're gonna come back. After we come back, we got one more pick. We got G's pick for our Shadow Realm moments, and then we got some honorable mention KOs as well. So after commercial break, we will come back. If I can find it. Oh yeah. You know what? We got 3 honorable mentions. I got 2 of them. I actually got 2 of them. So
summer's almost here. You still haven't did that spring cleaning? No need to worry. Golden Touch Premium Service and Sanitation will take care of everything from cars, homes, even buildings. And check this out. All products are eco-friendly. So go ahead and go on the website and book an appointment. Or if you have further concerns and questions, go ahead and send an email. Clean, just Golden Touch away. The secret is out. Everyone is using Potty products. Potty products toilet paper is 2-ply and has 450 sheets per roll. And it won't clog your toilet because it's septic safe. You can get same day, next day delivery or shipping when you log on and place an order at potty-products.com. Spend $48 and get free shipping, or subscribe on the site and get free monthly shipping. Remember to use Potty products.
Back. I'm going to pop this up right here. You guys make sure you just check this out. This is all of the shows and everything, but of course I'm going to spread the good news. Let's start off with the new Quiet Storm. Tune in on Monday and Thursday from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. to check out the new Quiet Storm. Also on Tuesdays from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. DJ Alan Khan and his Totally 80s show. Y'all make sure y'all tune in on Tuesday. And later on that day on Tuesday, you have Toxic R&B with Lucy L. Vine. And make sure to tune in to that because she has her Toxicity Hour from 8 to 9 p.m. Make sure you check that out. On Friday, we have the Variety Music Show with Resilient J. This is the music melting pot. From Fridays from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Hip hop, pop, rock, R&B, anything you name it. This is the Bounce Back Station. Do not forget that. Also, we have the 90s Music Show with DJ Prasmatic on Saturday from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Make sure you check that out. Also, she has the call lines available as well. Also, if you have been looking on here at the different videos that's been going on, make sure you check out the Ultimate Line Dancing Show that's on here as well. The line dancing is live. They play the music and you see the people on the dance floor that they're doing their line dancing, and this is at Molly's Bar and Grill in Danbury, Connecticut. So make sure y'all check that out right here on the Resilient Radio Stream YouTube channel. Also, we got Detroit Girl Transform. That'll be dropping February of 2025. Y'all make sure y'all check that out and stay tuned. It will also be on here on the Resilient Radio Stream YouTube channel. Also coming soon, we have the Fresh Listen Show. If you know any new artists, make sure you let them know. We have the link so they can fill it out, and then they can have their music played on the Resilient Radio Stream app or on the website. You can go to www.resilientradio.net. Also, the drive at 5 p.m. Make sure you check that out as well. The DJs will be scratching, and what I mean by scratching, real scratching. And also, too, for all these shows that you see on here, there are advertisement opportunities. So if you see or know anyone who needs an advertisement opportunity or has a business or anything, make sure you let them know about that. Or if you can't see this or you just missing this, make sure that you reach out to us at boxingheadsllc@gmail.com, and we'll give you more information on that. And we are back. So yeah, man. This is like, I forgot about this one, man. This is Greg's pick. Martin Bakole versus Jared Anderson. So I'll start with this. So Martin, I love this fight so much, man, because I don't think he was in chat then, but I was in the Boxing Head chat on in our Facebook chat, and I said upset alert. I told people upset alert. I was like, I did my research on Martin Bakole, and I was like, he's going to knock him out. And I knew it because of how big he was. Then I saw his fight where he lost, and I was like, all right, his arm was injured, so that's why he couldn't really swing. But when I was watching him fight, I was like, I don't know why Bob Arum agreed to let this man in the ring with this guy. How did you feel about? Did you like have it in the back of your head probably that Jared will probably win, or did you have a feeling that he was going to lose?
Yeah, I think that was like one of the first or second times I was on the pod, man. We was talking about it, and we were saying that we think Jared is just too small, and we was like, you know, we gonna come against one of the bigger, taller heavyweights, and you know, they was gonna test his chin. So yeah, it was kind of one of those things where I wasn't shocked at all.
Yeah, because like it was just a lot of stuff that was like the press conference. It was just a lot going on with. I was paying attention to Martin Bakole. Like he was quiet, he wasn't flashy. Like he had no flashy clothes on. When I found out he was from the Republic of Congo, I was like, he's fighting somebody bigger than Jared in that ring. He's fighting to not only get himself on the map, but he's fighting to get his country on the map. You know, because there may be some fighters in Congo, but they just don't have, you know what I mean, the resources to get the clubbing that they, that other, countries have. So he had a lot on the line with this, and like when he did the weigh-ins and he had Jesus is the way on, it wasn't his trunks, but it was something he wore and Jesus was the way. I was like, yeah. And that's exactly where he about to send Jared to. I knew it, man. I just had a feeling that it was gonna happen. So I know y'all get tired of hearing me talk about it. I'm about to show y'all. And of course, before I do that, I have to put this down. I don't want the man, because we had another Shadow Realm episode last season, man, and they took it off. But this is for fair use and for fair use only. So yeah, let's show this one. This one was my man. I felt so good about this fight, man, because I made all the predictions of it. Like I predicted everything. And here we go. Woo! You see how big he is, man?
Line, the winner of this fight, 10 rounds in the heavyweight division.
The power of Congo, man. Duh. Did you hear like them punches? Like, oh my God, man. Oh my God.
Nasty uppercuts, man.
Yeah.
Nasty. Yeah,
it's like
way too big. Way too big. Pause. But yeah, he was just way.
Yeah, man. It's like somebody like the scary part is how McCauley's not slow. He's not fast and he's not slow. But I kept seeing him with this uppercut he throw. When he throw his uppercut, dog, he goes up here. Like his uppercut be like, I'm like, oh my God. Like, but I gotta give it to Jared though, man. Jared went in there and still fought him. Jared tried his best too, man. Like I could tell he was like trying his best, but like, bro, like that guy remind me of George Foreman, man. Like George Foreman, when you watch him fight, his punches don't look, but like it's some KO power behind there. That's who Martin McCulley reminded me of. He reminded me of George Foreman a little bit.
Yeah, those short punches, short uppercuts.
Yeah.
And he just walked him down. It was like Jared. It was like he felt Jared power, and he was like, "Oh, he can't do nothing to me." And he just started walking.
Yeah, did you catch that? He was getting hit. He was getting hit by Jared. Like, that's enough to make you be like, you know what? I probably got to stab him, man. I gotta bite his something. I gotta do something. But yeah, man. So that was great.
I can't imagine being in a big fight like that, and I hit somebody with everything I got, and they just walking straight towards me.
Yeah, you done did, you know, because the thing you be thinking in your head, like, man, I done did all this training. Like I done sparred with big guys in the ring. Like you do all that training, strength and conditioning, and you go in there and somebody, bro, that's gonna deflate everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So I'm looking forward to see Martin McCauley, man. He's supposed to be fighting Jaffe. You know who that is?
Mm-mm.
He used to be with Top Brain. Supposed to be fighting him, and then him and Zhang is supposed to be making the fight next year. That's gonna be a good fight.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a good fight. But yeah, man. So this is all of our KOs that we picked through 2024. And now we got some honorable mention KOs. So last week we showed Tank Davis, and that's what happened to be. Say, you know what's so crazy about Boxing Head Podcast? Like Taz didn't even watch the episode, or he wasn't even here. And like you notice, the fights that he picked is the same fights that we showed. That's why we call it the three-headed monster of Boxing Media, because whatever I don't see, I guarantee you, whatever Taz see, I'm gonna pick the same thing when I look.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Supreme Judge said, "Let them KOs ring." Yeah. What's good, G? That's G. Mr. 007 said, but Coley not even worse. Imagine how Berlinga and Mugia felt fighting Canelo, right? And you know what? Speaking
Mugia
of
just got knocked out, did he?
Yeah, man. Hey, they had a picture, right? When he got knocked out, his boy or whoever was taking pictures, his boy had the camera his head down like, bro, get up.
Man, you know what's crazy? Man. I didn't even know Mugia was fighting, and then I just started seeing it everywhere. He got knocked out, and I'm like, what? I had to go watch it.
See,
man.
See, that's what happens though, man. See, Oscar was just stacking up fighters. He 44-3. Like you can't name a top fighter in that 44, or I'm sorry, a B or A level fighter. So it's like that's Mugia's fault too, because after Canelo, bro, you're supposed to be. It's time to move up. You tried to pick a fight that you thought you would win because this guy that he fought only had 4 KOs out of like 22 fights or 20-something fights. So he thought this guy had no power. He was at the crib. Yeah, I'm about to get a highlight at the crib, and you got knocked out. That's people, and some people, like, you know, casuals, they be like, man, this guy ain't got no knockout power. That don't mean anything. Like, when you getting hit upside your head, like, I don't care what it is. If somebody's throwing to hurt you, you gon' feel it. I don't care what it is. Like, even when people be like, oh, well, yeah, I felt this power, but I ain't feel it like that. I guarantee you, every time you get in that ring and fight, it's some wear and tear that's gonna come off of you because boxing is unnatural, man.
And that's why, and I'm glad you said that because, man, you got Ryan Garcia going on these interviews talking about, yeah, Tank really don't have no power. Like, stop it, man. Please stop.
Yeah.
Please stop.
Yeah.
Like,
If Tank didn't have no power, then he would have had took a knee.
Come
If
on,
he
man.
didn't have no power. But he gonna find out then, since Ryan could be capping like he always do to get another. He need another payday because he probably lost money more than he's gained with, just the Devin Haney incidents and shenanigans and stuff like that. But yeah, man, since we're talking about Tank, man, that's gonna be our honorable mention, knockout and fight. So it's really self-explanatory when it comes to Tank. We don't really have to say much. It's just like life, camera, action. So this is for fair use and for fair use only. This is becoming one of my favorite fights too. Let's see. We're gonna have our guy Frank Martin. And shout out to Frank Martin, man. He tried his best.
Gervonta Tank Davis, fifth appearance in Las Vegas, headlining his
Hey, man, we gotta stop giving participation trophies
in the
out,
main
man.
event here on the 100th championship
I knew you were about to say
night
that.
at the MGM Grand Garden Arena for the first time.
Yeah.
As a reminder, obey my commands at all
We gotta
times.
stop that,
Protect
man.
yourself at all times. Touch him up. Good luck.
The Ghost, Martin, the Bell, and round one, and Davis having a little fun with the whole Ghost nickname. A part of the Ghostbusters theme. His team has T-shirts with
He's a ghost,
"Who
all
you
right."
gonna call?" Well,
Right.
move the millimeters, his defense, his ability to utilize his ring IQ and his
He was walking him
boxing
down
skills.
from the
Yes,
beginning of the
it's not
fight.
even so much as an exciting fight. A good combination lands for Martin.
Again, you can't get repetitive if you're Martin.
No way.
Davis is reading you.
Instantly, he'll respond. And there's the left hand. Now Davis beginning to open up.
Yep.
The crowd anticipating it. Martin Davis saying, "Bring it." Of course, he wants him to bring it. Don't get down on the left.
Ropes.
Yeah, don't stay on the ropes, Martin. This is a dance for Martin.
Nice straight left one step ahead. Davis pops Martin.
Yeah, here we go. Here's Tank. There, a little slip and a little, left hand over the top.
You gotta
Easy.
get Frank.
But again, Martin just let out that jab. He's got to get back on that jab.
There's the jab and then left follow-up left from.
I know he does not want to open up. He doesn't want to give anything to Davis. But again, he has to keep him busy.
Oh, there's a left hand to the body and the right by Davis. Martin just avoiding that counter, but now Martin forced to wrestle, and the referee.
There's
Only
that
a matter of
left-
time.
Frank missed that left hand. Tank countered with the left uppercut and then the right hook.
Davis misses with the lead left uppercut, but then follows up with another left hand.
And that last section right there, Frank Martin covered up well.
Oh, counter left from Frank Martin that jolted Davis.
Oh, left uppercut.
Down goes.
Shadow Ram. Look at him. Can't even get up.
It's like Tank Davis grips this stuff.
Rey Mysterio, Jr. off the ropes.
Here's the corner. Frank should not be there. We were talking about.
Uppercut really
He
hurt
just
him.
set
Look,
himself
this uppercut. Look.
Big trouble here.
Boom.
There's
Yeah.
the
He was out there.
uppercut, and there's the left hand.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. That uppercut is what got it. That uppercut, he was already asleep.
Yeah, he was through. The left hand was just a cherry on top.
Oh, let me see. Yeah, that was the cherry top. He said McGee had a good fight before this one. I don't know what happened, man. Look, he was at home and he thought I was 4KO. Do nothing. But yeah, you said stop giving out participation.
You got to, man.
I don't like how people made it seem like Frank just got watched. Like Frank probably looked better than a lot of people go in there and fight Tank.
Nah.
You don't agree, do you? Yeah, he was Ghostbuster. Yeah, talking about some Frank the Ghost Martin. He turned into a ghost. He turned into a ghost that fight. As soon as he got,
I think he gonna give a lot of people at 40 trouble though.
Yeah,
I think he might surprise some people and beat some people.
Yeah, man, because he was looking like a scarecrow, man, at the weigh-ins against Tank.
Yeah, he was
looking like one of them zombies off of the Thriller video. Like it was, you can see his bone, his scalp, you can see his skull like shape. I was like, yeah, bro, it's time to move up.
And he was kind of slurring his words when he was talking after the weigh-in.
Yep. So yeah, man, there's another honorable mention, man. This is an honorable mention, and Rolly Romero thought that we forgot. We did not forget, Rolly. We did not forget that the day before Easter, you made for sure that we knew that the holidays was coming, and so without further ado, man, we're gonna get to this one. Rolly Romero versus East African Crew. This is for fair use and fair use only. I should put a warning label on here too, because it was bad. But yeah, this is for fair use and fair use only. So let's get to it, man. Rolly thought I forgot, man. We did not forget, man.
From draft.
Hey, that's one of them fights where you wake up and your answer is to say, hey, we don't want to see you here no more.
Hey, my boy said, I just want to tell everybody Happy Easter.
Hey, it's funny you said that. Hold on. This is for fair use and for fair use only.
What went wrong during this fight? It's okay.
I want to tell everybody, just thank you for coming out, and honestly, Happy Easter, everybody. You guys, Jesus was resurrected. I'll be back. I want to tell everybody Happy Easter, and thank you for supporting me and following me. Thank you.
Hey, I was in tears when he said that. Hey, you know what I realized? That wasn't Rolly talking. That was his soul leaving us a mail, dog. That's his soul leaving us a voicemail.
Man, after that, because we and my pops were talking and we was watching that, and we like, man, they do not need to interview people after they fight.
They don't, man. I don't know why they do that.
Especially when you lose, especially like that. That's crazy.
Bro, he was in Toon World. He wasn't even here, bro. He told us so. Happy Easter, everybody. And they bored him, dog. Oh,
man, boy got sent to Space Jam. He was out of there.
He gonna try to compare himself to Jesus, like Jesus resurrected. I'll be like, bro, no, bro, it's not it. But yeah, man, Tesh, before we wrap it up, man, you got anything you want to say?
No, man, I'm just excited for next year, especially February. February is gonna be a great month.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm just excited, man. It's right around the corner. I know everybody forget that after December is January. I know. Yep. But yeah, February right around the corner, fights, and I'm looking forward to be on the pod talking about it.
Oh yeah, for sure. We got David Morrell. We got it's a lot more other fights. I feel like I'm for Shakur and Floyd. So, yeah,
did you see the Morrell Benavidez?
Yeah. I like that. You gotta sell the fight. Have to sell the fight.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's gonna be it's been a good year of boxing this year. Big shout out to Turkey. making these fights happen and calling people out when they duck. Big shout out to this is gonna sound weird. Big shout out to all the promoters, like sitting down and like just making it right. Like, all right, what can we do to get this fight going? And we're gonna talk about this next year. But congratulations to Vasyl Lomachenko and his retirement. Quack. Congrats on your retirement.
Hold on. This news to me. He retired.
He retired, man.
Oh.
Michael Benson made the announcement today. You know Michael Benson is legit. Yeah, he retired, man. Yeah, I know, bro. We gonna cook on it, man, when we come back. Because, like, yeah. Look, I'm gonna just say, congrats, Loma. You know, you had some good fights. You know, you did what you needed to do. You left the game with all your faculties. You can be with your family now. So, yeah, man, we just gonna say congratulations for right now for 2024. But in 2025, bro, we're gonna expose the ducking that you did. Because we know Boston Head Podcast knows that you ducked. But other than that, man, I ain't got nothing else besides that. So we'll see y'all next year. Everybody have a good new year, a good holiday. Stay safe, stay out of trouble. Pay attention to Boston, man. Like, and if you don't know where to go to pay attention, everything is on Twitter. They all on Twitter talking. So make sure y'all do that. And of course, whenever it happens and when it happens, we'll be here to talk about it. So keep it bossing, keep it in the square circle, and we out.
If you taking jabs in life, you ain't got a puncher's chance. Watch me lay these hands like a preacher gained a bunch of fans. Ain't about who the favorite, who the best. They a bunch of stands.